I'm Roman Yossi of the Nashville Predators.
I'm Dante Fabro of the Nashville Predators.
This is Philip Forsberg of the Nashville Predators.
I'm Colton Sissons of the Nashville Predators.
I'm Eustace Aros of the Nashville Predators.
You're listening to the Renegades of Puck
with Crazy Charlie.
Welcome to the bunker. Welcome to the Renegades of Puck podcast. I'm your host and captain, Crazy Charlie Saunier. And before we get started on the No Half Step in Hockey coverage, first let me direct you to our home website, renegadesofpuck.com. Once you go to renegadesofpuck.com, you learn everything you need to know about the show. Once you're getting educated about the show, click on that merchandise tab. That's going to take you straight to our classic logo t-shirt, our pride logo t-shirt, all of our different special event t-shirts, and so much more. All the gimmicks you've come to know and love and expect from the Renegades of Puck are still available in our online store. Whether that's socks, throw pillows, wall art, bed sets, or so much more. Something like 88 different items with our logo on it. After all, we've sold out so that you can buy in. Social media is of critical importance to this independent operation, so here's how you can support the Renegades of Puck. You can find us on X and Threads, you can find us on Instagram, and you can also find us on Facebook and TikTok. So please help us out, follow along on your preferred platform, and jump in the trenches with the Renegades of Puck on social media. YouTube is another great place where you can help support the Renegades of Puck. Thank you so much to all of our recent subscribers on our YouTube channel. If you just search Renegades of Puck on YouTube, you'll find us. Give us a subscription, please, and turn on those notification buttons. You'll find all of our latest episodes of Renegades of Puck TV. You'll also find all of our different segments, previews, recaps, interviews, all that different stuff right there on our YouTube channel. So thank you so much for supporting that effort right there. We do have some big plans for our YouTube channel in the future. You can also find us on numerous audio platforms thanks to the Full Press NHL Network. The Full Press Predators podcast went from local to global in 2023 to 2024, and we have continued that momentum through the first 6 weeks of the year, and we sure do appreciate each and every one of you for checking out the show. Whether it's on Google, Stitcher, Spotify, you can find us on all those different platforms, or a different platform that you prefer. Just search Renegades of Puck today and you'll find the podcast. Venmo, that's how you can support the show financially or make a donation. Just search Renegades of Puck in Venmo or scan the QR code that's currently on your screen. Every dollar goes a long way to helping the Renegades of Puck, this independent hockey operation. So please, if you can spare, let us have some dollars because we are making some upgrades. It's very cold out here in the studio again, and again, we are continuing to work on that HVAC system behind the scenes. It's going to take us some time to get to that point, so we appreciate everybody who's helping chip in towards that cause and towards the future. Now listen, I know it's time for the No Half Step in Hockey coverage, so let's deliver the goods. It's time for operation number 869. That's right, time for show number 869, and at this moment in hockey history, Nashville Predators currently find themselves in 5th place in the Central Division after 53 games skated. Their record of 27-24 and 256 points has them 11 points shy of in 3rd place, an automatic qualifying spot. The Preds are on the outside looking in on the wild card right now as well. I'll update both of those standings, division and wild card, here in just a second. Let's set up the next game first. The Nashville Predators have 56 points, a home record of 14-14-0. That's where their next game will take place. 160 goals in the season, 160 goals given up against. That is a goal differential of -8. Now let's update the Central Division, but it also ties in with the Nashville Predators' next game, which is against the Dallas Stars. The Dallas Stars currently find themselves in 1st place in the Central Division after 53 games skated. The same number of games as the Preds, 33, 14, and 6, 72 points, has them 2 points clear of the Colorado Avalanche, and it also has them now 5 points clear of the Winnipeg Jets, who have sunken back a little bit during their time off. The Dallas Stars on the road have a record of 16, 6, and 4. They've scored 196 goals in the season. They've given up 161. That's a goal differential of +35. Now, again, the rest of the Central Division, Dallas in 1st place at 72, Colorado at 70, Winnipeg is at 67. That's your automatic playoff berth teams at this moment in time. And then you'll find the next grouping of 3 teams, which I think is going to compete for the wild card. St. Louis at 56. St. Louis at 58, Nashville at 56, and Minnesota is at 53. And then you'll find Arizona in 7th place, sinking back quite a bit now at 50 points. And then you'll find the Chicago Blackhawks at 31. So the wild card update is LA is still in wild card 1 at 58. St. Louis is wild card 2 at 58 points. So the Nashville Predators, the first team on the outside looking in, at 56 points. Calgary just behind the Preds with 55. Then you'll find Seattle. Once the Nashville Predators finish up this game against Dallas, that's going to be the end of their homestand coming out of the All-Star break, and then it's time for some road trip. And Saturday it starts in St. Louis, Tuesday in Vegas, Thursday at LA, the 24th of February in San Jose, the 25th of February in Anaheim. So the Predators next back-to-back coming up on this 5-game road trip. Now the Preds and the Stars they have played a ton of times this year. As a matter of fact, this is the fourth and final regular season meeting between these two Central Division rivals. So let's go back and recap what's happened between these two teams so far this season. They didn't start playing until December the 23rd, so it's been a very small calendar time frame that they played all four of these games. So back to December the 23rd, it was Nashville losing on home ice 3-2 to Dallas. UC Saros went 31-34. He took the loss. McCarron and Sissons got the only goals for the Preds. Wedgwood, 19-21, got the victory, and Dallas scored 2 goals in the final 15 seconds. And for the last time this year, I get to say that the Nashville Predators snatched defeat from the jaws of victory in front of the Dallas Stars and their home crowd on December the 23rd. Back on January the 6th would be the second time the Preds would meet. The Dallas Stars would be the first time in Dallas. Preds would come away with a 4-3 victory. Lankinen would get the start, pick up the victory, 26 out of 29. Forsberg would have 2 goals to lead the way. Nyquist a goal and an assist. Wedgwood would get the start again, go 18 out of 22. He would pick up the loss in that game. Ben Sagan and Robertson each scoring for the Dallas Stars. That's a classic name right there that typically scores against the Predators. Ben Sagan, Robertson, all three of them usually do quite good against the Preds. On the 12th of January, the Preds went to Dallas a second time, and they won a second time, 6-3 this time. Lankinen picked up the victory, 19-22, picking up the win. Yossi and O'Reilly had 3 points each. Forsberg had a goal and assist. Jake Ottinger took the loss for Dallas, going 32 out of 36. So now listen, the Dallas Stars are in first place in the Central Division, but the Nashville Predators are 2-1 against the Dallas Stars, and they've picked up 4 out of 6 points. They've outscored the Stars 12-9 this season, and were 15 seconds away from being 3-0 against the Dallas Stars this season. That's highly impressive. This may be the Preds' best series of the regular season and in the first season under Andrew Brunette. Now, let's take a look at those Dallas Stars, and then let's take a look inside the numbers of the game itself. The Dallas Stars' most recent stretch of hockey will go back 5 games. The 27th of January was the last game before the All-Star break. It was a 5-4 overtime win versus Washington. Then coming out of the All-Star break on February the 6th, it's a 2-1 win at Buffalo. On the 7th, a 5-4 loss at Toronto. On the 10th of February, 3-2 win at Montreal. And most recently, on the 13th, a 4-2 win versus Carolina. Ottinger got the victory, going 32 out of 34. Let's talk about this particular game, the matchups, the rankings. The Dallas Stars, impressive on offense. Again, they have scored 196 goals on the season. That breaks down to 3.66 per game. That's third best in the NHL. The National Predators at 2.98 goals per game is 19th overall in the National Hockey League. When it comes to goals against, Dallas giving up 3.02 per game. That's 14th. The Nashville Predators giving up 3.17 against. That is 20th overall in the NHL. In the shots for category, 30.8 for Dallas. It is going to be 16th rated overall in the National Hockey League, while the Predators 31 shots on goal is 15th. Shots against, 30.3 and 30.3 for each team. So that means 17th and 18th rankings respectively, Nashville being ahead. On the special teams unit, it is going to be the Dallas Stars ahead on both of these particular metrics. On the power play, the Dallas Stars are converting at 21.6%. That's 14th best in the league. 33 out of 153 opportunities. The Predators are converting at 76.2%. That is 19.5%. If they were converting at 76.2%, that would be incredible. It would be record-breaking. The power play for the Preds is converting at 19.5%. That's 20th. It's the PK that is killing off at 76.2%. That's 26th in the NHL. For the Dallas Stars, 81.7% on the PK kill rate, 8th overall in the NHL. They've given up just 30 power play goals against. The Preds have given up 40 on the season. When it comes to individual statistics and individual leaders for each of these teams, let's start with the Nashville Predators. Philip Forsberg's 25 goals paces the Predators, add 28 assists. That 53 points is number 1 overall on the team. Roman Josi has 11 goals. His 38 assists represent the tops in that category for the Predators. 49 points overall on the season. Roman Josi has been easily one of the top scoring defensemen in the NHL for the last month plus now. O'Reilly at 19 goals and 26 assists for 45 points. Nyquist is at 12 and 28 for 40 points. And Tommy Novak now solidly in 5th place by himself and scoring on the team, 10 goals, 16 assists for 26 points. It's great to see some shake-up and some rotation here in the top 5 scoring. Over on the Dallas Stars side of things, Robertson's got 18 goals, 36 assists on the season. Those 36 assists represents the tops in that category for Dallas. 54 points is also number 1 overall. Matt Duchene having a hell of a season for the Dallas Stars. 19 goals, 31 assists, 50 points on the year. Rupe Hintz is at 23 goals. That represents the number one on Dallas in that category, 23 goals. At 26 assists to that, you'll find yourself at 49 points. Joe Pavelski's made a really, really good living off the Nashville Predators. He's got 19 and 27 for 46 this year. Sagan, 19 goals as well, 23 assists for 42 points. The Dallas Stars have a pretty incredible offense. Now, when it comes to the anticipated expected goaltender matchup, Jake Ottinger got the start, picked up the victory against the Carolina Hurricanes in their most recent game. His updated standings and record now 19, 9-2, 906 save percentage, 2.90 goals against average with one shutout on the season. UC Saros over on the other side anticipated to get the start for the Nashville Predators, even though Lankinen is 2-0 against the Dallas Stars this season. I would consider starting Kevin Lankinen on home ice. UC Saros is 20-2, 903 save percentage, 2.97 goals against average, and two shutouts. But UC Saros in the most recent game was pretty spectacular, handling a very heavy workload. At some point in time, you're going to have to get Kevin Lankinen some starts. This might be an opportune moment, considering he went 26 out of 29 and picked up the victory back on January 6th, and then he went 19 of 22 and picked up the victory on January 12th. Both of those games being on the road in Dallas. Might be time for Lankinen to get this start right there. The Preds need the points. No matter who starts in net, the Preds got to find some ways to get more points against this first-place Dallas Stars team. That's got you all set up for the Nashville Predators and the Dallas Stars at Bridgestone Arena, closing out the three-game road trip coming out of the All-Star break. Let's go back and check out the middle portion of this homestand. It is the Rebirth Sports full game recap, and it's coming up next right here on the Renegades of Puck podcast.
Hockey players are as unique as the game itself, and your uniform should be tailored to fit you. Rebirth Sports is your sports apparel tailor. From shells, bags, warm-ups, hats, hoodies, branding, and more, let Rebirth Sports be your custom hockey tailor.
And don't forget to tell them they do more than just hockey.
Rebirth Sports on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Rebirth Sport, a match made in hockey.
It's now time for the Rebirth Sports full game recap. We go all the way back to February 13th of the year 2024 when the Nashville Predators were facing off against the New Jersey Devils for the first of two regular season meetings, this one taking place at Bridgestone Arena. Head coach Andrew Burnett deploys his lines and combinations in the following way. Forsberg, O'Reilly, and Nyquist, Trennan, Sissons, and Smith, Novak, McCarron, and Glass, Afanasyev, Jankowski, and Evangelista, Yossi, Barry, Luzon, Carrier, McDonough, Shen, UC Saros, and Net. So some shake-up in the line combinations and a call-up getting his opportunity to get back into the NHL level lineup. 18 seconds into the first period, UC Saros coming with a save on Heishier, the first shot on goal of the game, 129. It is also UC Saros coming up with a save on Lazar at 2:16 of the first period. Dawes coming with a save on Glass. That's the Predators' first shot on goal of the game at 2:26 of the first period. It's Nosek coming up with a penalty for 2 minutes high, sticking the first special team situation of the game. Dawes comes with a save on Forsberg, then Dawes comes with a save on Glass. Dawes would follow up with another save on Glass's deflection before Ryan O'Reilly would put the rebound back in from the sharp angle for his 19th goal of the season's power play goal for the Nashville Predators. After sustained and intense pressure, the Nashville Predators lead this game 1-0 early on. 4:36 into the first period, Luzon's off to the box. 2 minutes for tripping, so New Jersey gets their first opportunity on the power play. UC Saros comes with the save on Hughes. UC Saros then comes with the save on Holtz. Nashville Predators PK overall not bad. 7:31 of the first period. UC Saros comes with a save on Miller at 7:42 of the first period. It's Saros coming with a save on Bratt. The D was scrambling a little bit, but UC Saros was tracking it well through all of that heavy traffic and sustained pressure. At 9:39 of the first period, UC Saros comes up with a save on Holtz's heavy shot at the 10:29 mark of the first period. UC Saros comes with a save on Hughes' drive to the net with speed, and when he turns the Jets on, it is noticeable and significant. At 11:26 of the first period, UC Saros comes with a save on Marino. 12:13, Dawes, a save on Afanasyev. At 13:08, Saros, a save on Nosek. 15:13, Saros, a save on Smith. 15:59, Saros, a save on Toffoli. At 17:28 mark, UC Saros continues working hard. Saros, a save on Lazar at the 18:36 mark of the first period. The Nashville Predators finally start generating a little bit more pressure, at least. 18:36, UC Dawes come with a save on Smith. At 19:54, Preds do get the last shot on goal of the period. Dawes comes with a save on Smith. Shen puts a big hit attempt on, misses, but it's enough enough to draw the ire of the New Jersey Devils. It's a scrum after the whistle. The two teams get together. They have a conversation. The period comes to its conclusion. New Jersey outshoots Nashville 22-12 in the first period of Bridgestone Arena. The Nashville Predators do hold a 1-0 lead thanks to UC Saros and his incredible 22 saves in the first 20 minutes of play. We roll on into the clean sheet of the second period. It's 53 seconds in, and it's haul off to the Ox, 2 minutes for hooking, but the Nashville Predators are also picking up a penalty, 2 minutes for too many men on the ice. That's a bench minor. The Predators negate their own power play that leads to a 4-on-4 scenario, allowing New Jersey to have a little bit of time and space, and that's not what you want to give to Hughes as he picks up his 17th goal of the season. It was a snipe off of the rush. He went bar down. He had the extra time, the extra space, and he picked his spot. Hughes' 17th of the season gets New Jersey on the board. We have a tie game at 1 apiece in the second period. 3:10 of the seconds, Evangelista jamming the puck in at the post. It is ruled no goal on the ice. It is an official review. It is reviewed for a lengthy amount of time. It is upheld. Now, watching the Nashville Predators broadcast, the broadcasters were emphatic that this was a goal, and it does look like they had a replay that showed some white paint. I don't know how it wasn't overturned, but it was not overturned. So Luke Evangelista appeared to have a goal. He did not have a goal. We go to the 3:37 mark now of the second period. And UC Stars coming with a save on Hughes. At the 7:01 mark of the second period, it's Tommy Novak scoring his 10th goal of the season. The captain, Roman Josi, with some strong neutral zone play, takes the puck away and uses that good long pass to help split the D along with Tommy Novak's good skating. Novak then finishes the play with some good high skill. Seems to be that he's out of his offensive shell. Now double digits in goals, 10 on the season. The Nashville Predators regain their 1-goal lead, now leading 2-1. At the 8:21 mark of the second period, UC Stars coming with a save on Brad at 8:45, a save on Palat at 10:15. Dawes back to work, save on Jankowski. 10:56 of the second period, Stars comes up with a save on Timo Meier. At the 12:03 mark of the second period, Dawes comes up with a save on Philip Forsberg. At 13:05 mark, Dawes a save on Smith's wraparound attempt. At 14:35, Shen is off to the box. 2 minutes for holding. UC Saros comes up with a save on Eric Holla. That would do it for the New Jersey power play. The Predators PK quite strong in this particular situation and scenario as I give the mic a good old punch. 18 minutes into the second period now, Saros comes up with a save on Brad at the 18:09 mark of the second period. Saros comes with another save on Brad at 18:25. Dawes comes with a save on Jankowski. The Preds again get the last shot on goal of the period. New Jersey out shooting Nashville by an incredible number. 34 shots on goal after 2 periods. The Preds have 22. We go over to the clean sheet of the third period. We are 25 seconds in. It's UC Saros coming up with a save on Hughes at the 1:31 mark of the third period. It's UC Saros coming up with a save on Miller at 2:16 of the third period. It's Heischer's 15th goal of the season, tying this game up at 2 apiece. He got into the slot area right there and makes a great deflection off of Bratt's shot. A really, really good deflection beats UC Saros right here. Heischer's 15th of the season. 3:57 of the third period. It's Bastian off the box. 2 minutes for tripping. The Nashville Predators have an opportunity on the power play right here. It's going to be Dawes coming in with a save on the captain, Roman Josi, and then Dawes is going to come out with a save on Ryan O'Reilly, and the Nashville Predators power play would fail to generate the type of pressure that they were able to generate early in the first period in this game, or the type and level of scoring opportunities. We go all the way to the 8:01 mark of the third period, and we find UC Saros coming in with a save on Mercer at the 9:14 mark of the third period. It's UC Saros coming in with a save on Jack Hughes. We go past the midway point of the third period, and it's UC Saros continuing to go to work at the 10:37 mark of the third period. It's UC Saros coming in with a save this time on Luke Hughes at the 11:23 mark of the third period. It's UC Saros coming in with a save on Smith at the 12:17 mark. The Nashville Predators finally get themselves a shot on goal. Again, it's Dawes coming in with a save on Afanasiev at the 13:17 mark of the third period. It is Dawes coming up with a save on Luke Shen at 14:42 of the third period. UC Saros comes up with a save on Mercer, but the rebound follow-up 1 second later by Timo Meier ends up into the back of the net. The rebound jam gets the New Jersey Devils their third goal of the game. It's Timo Meier's 10th goal of the season, and for the Nashville Predators, unable to control their crease area box out, and Timo Meier does the hard work, gets in there and brings the jam, and multiple whacks away at it before finally pushing it past UC Soros to give the New Jersey Devils a 3-2 lead at Bridgestone Arena. At the 15-14 mark of the third period, it's UC Soros coming with a save on Hughes. At the 16-12 mark, it's UC Soros coming with a save on Meyer. At 18:04 of the third, with the extra attacker on, Dawes comes up with a save on Glass, and then we see a stick check that prevents the Nashville Pers from putting a rebound back into the net. We see the Nashville Pers get some good sustained pressure with the extra attacker on, but it is at 19:22 of the third period when Heischier gets the puck and he fires it in from the neutral zone for an empty net goal. It is his 16th goal of the season, and it is his second goal here of the third period. So Heischier gets the second goal for New Jersey and the fourth goal for New Jersey in this game, and that is going to do it for this game. The Nashville Predators drop this game to the Devils 4-2 on home ice at Bridgestone Arena and get outshot by an incredible 46-32. Now listen, I know the Nashville Predators seem to slow things down. 22 shots on goal after the first period, 34 after the second, then 46 at the end of regulation. It seemed like they were destined to give up 60 in this game when it got started and got underway, and UC Soros was under so much pressure. But UC Soros did what he could out there on the rink. He was absolutely stellar in the first period, going 22 out of 22, and the Nashville Predators give up a snipe. They give up a tip-in goal in front, and then they give up some rebound jam, and that's it. They lose the 2 points. It did end up kind of being a trap game for this Nashville Predators team. The Devils played last night, so on the second night of back-to-backs, they had to travel, and the Devils looked like the fresher team in this game. I don't know how that happens, but I know that Andrew Brunette is going to be pretty damn upset about it when he gets to the dressing room. He looked pretty unhappy about it on the bench, and there's maybe some discussion to have about that at some point in time soon. But again, the final score of this game is 4-2 in favor of the New Jersey Devils, and they outshoot the Nashville Predators 46-32. And again, the Preds, I don't know if they overlooked the Devils. I don't know what it was, but that was not the effort that anybody was looking for. Even when the Preds seemed to be in control, the Devils still seemed to find a way to win this game by 2 and didn't seem to make it look all that hard. That's going to do it for the Reaver Sports full game recap. More coming up, analysis, box score, and so much more on the Renegades of Puck podcast.
Hello, hello, hello. I'm Tracy, owner-operator of Strong Style Fitness. And that's me and my training assistant, Rizzo. And we are here to bring you fitness that meets you where you are by offering circuit classes, bar-inspired classes, Tabata workouts, boot camps, guided stretching, and more, all taught by a certified personal trainer, me. To learn more, go to our website, strongstylefit.com. Subscribe on YouTube at Strong Style Fitness. Follow on social media at Strong Style Fit. But most importantly, let's get you moving. It doesn't matter if it's your first workout or you've been doing it for years. Strong Style Fitness has the workout that meets you on your journey and helps you along the path to a happier, healthier life. I understand where you've been, what you were going through, and where you were going, and I want to take you there. We'll see you on the mat. Mwah.
Welcome back in. UC Soros in this game went 43 out of 46. Gave up 3 goals against, and yes, took the loss, but he did, I think, just about all that he can do. Went 22 out of 22 in the first period. Yes, 22 out of 22. The second highest shot volume and saves that UC Soros has faced in a single game in his career. It was an incredibly strong first period, and UC Soros, I felt, did what he could. There was a snipe against. That's why you don't expect goaltenders to have a save percentage of 100 and have 82 shutouts in the season, because the players in the NHL are that damn good. So he gets sniped. He gets one that goes off of the pants, and then the Preds can't win the battle in front and give up a rebound jam. So overall, the note I made was I thought this was a really strong interview for UC Soros with the New Jersey Devils. I mean, performance, right? It was a strong performance. It wasn't an interview because the Devils are looking to trade for a franchise starting goaltender and might be willing to give up some of this considerable youth and talent that they have, are they? So for UC Soros, 43 out of 46, 3 goals against, 22 and 22 in the first period. A strong performance overall. I thought the Nashville Predators should have backed him up just a little bit better. Glass picks up 2 assists in this game. Finally, looking healthy. Confidence seems to be rising. Glass in this game taking a wing spot on the third line. Tommy Novak on the left, McCarron in the middle. Glass on the right, and it seemed to work at least for this night because Glass seems to be a little bit more comfortable out there. It's great to see him. 2 assists is impressive. Also picked up 5 shots on goal in this game and had 3:16 of power play time on ice. So for Cody Glass, great to see him back out there feeling confident and also picking up some points. The same thing can be said for this next player. Tommy Novak picks up a goal in this game. It was his 10th of the season, so Tommy Novak reaches double digits. All he does is make plays. We can start saying that again. What a strong read on that goal. Roman Josi found him open. Novak did the work with his skates, split the D, goes in and puts the puck into the net. It's great to see Glass and Novak both building confidence, both getting back healthy, and both getting out of their offensive funks that they have been in as of late. So again, Tommy Novak picks up his 10th goal this season. Ryan O'Reilly puts up another incredibly professional game. 1 goal on the power play. Also, 5 shots on goal, 3 block shots, 23-22 in total time on ice. And he continues working very hard out there. 19 goals and 26 assists for 45 points. Well, effectively, he has taken the spot in the lineup of Matt Duchene. This is an easy comparable right now. Then Matt Duchene is over on the other side of the ledger. He is second on the Dallas Stars in scoring with 19 goals and 31 assists for 50 points. Ryan O'Reilly has 19 goals, so same amount of goal production, has 5 fewer assists, has 5 fewer points. So a very comparable exchange right there with, of course, Matt Duchene signing a free agent contract with the Dallas Stars and Ryan O'Reilly signing a free agent contract with the Nashville Predators. So Ryan O'Reilly puts up another goal, gets 19, and seems to be on his way to a 30-goal season and possibly a 60-plus point season here for this Nashville Predators team. The captain, Roman Josi, gets 2 assists, also has 5 block shots, 27:04 in total time on ice. And it wasn't just a couple weeks ago that I saw some discourse on the internet where people were talking about Roman Josi had gotten soft. He because he's gotten married, he's not playing as hard as he used to. He's washed, he's done. He's not going to be able to put up the production. Since that discourse on the internet, I think Roman Josi is tops in the NHL for defensive scoring since that point in time. 49 points now on the season. Obviously, well on his way to somewhere around a 65, 70-point season. No, it's not the 96-point season of a couple of seasons ago, but it is going to be a highly impressive year if Roman Josi finishes with 70 points or more on the blue line for this Nashville Predators team. So Roman Josi back on the score sheet with 2 more assists. Preds only scored 2 goals in this game, and it was Roman Josi feeding both of those. Let's hear from Stripe Digital Solutions, our good friends. We got to get to the good, cold, hard numbers known as the box score. The Preds, unfortunately, fell into a bit of a trap on this one. The Devils coming in on the second night of back-to-backs, had to travel, played the same goaltender 2 nights in a row. And the Preds gave out 22 shots against in the first period and could not maintain a 1-goal lead going into the third period and could not hold the tie late in the third period with 5 minutes left. So for the Nashville Predators, they fell into a trap against an Eastern Conference team that was exactly even with them in the standings. And because the Preds did that, they fall behind in the wild card. Last night, everybody around them did them a solid. LA lost, St. Louis lost, but the Preds also went ahead and lost. So that's going to do it for the analysis portion of things. Let's get to the box score. Let's hear from our good friends, Stripe Digital Solutions.
The digital environment can be quite intimidating, time-consuming, and cumbersome, especially with all those other areas that need attention at your business, and that's why Stripe Digital Solutions is here to help. I know because that's exactly what Stripe Digital Solutions did for me and the Renegades of Puck. From designing my home website and helping me create my merchandise to special event posters, brand building, and social media management. But it's not just that, it's so much more. Stripe Digital Solutions has helped me every step of the way. From startup to full-time operation, Stripe Digital Solutions has been there to assist and advise every single step of the journey. In today's fast-paced world, the path to success is having a strong digital partner, and nobody is better in the trenches than Brandy and Stripe Digital Solutions. Get the solution before it's even a problem with Stripe Digital Solutions.
When it comes to the good, cold, hard numbers known as the box score, your goal scorers for the Nashville Predators, Tommy Novak and Ryan O'Reilly. O'Reilly on the power play. When it comes to assists, Cody Glass had 2. Roman Josi had 2, and that's it. Nobody else on the Nashville Predators able to be a part of the distribution service. So Josi and Glass are assisting on both Novak and O'Reilly's goals in this game. When it comes to shots on goal, Cody Glass had 5. O'Reilly had 5 shots on goal. And then you see Cole Smith with 3 shots on goal. And then when it comes to blocked shots, it was the captain Roman Josi leading the team with 5, and then you also saw Alex Carey with 3. Tyson Barrie had 3, and Ryan O'Reilly had 3 blocked shots in this game. When it comes to the physical component of things, it's not the first time we've seen Luzon in double digits in hits this year. Another 10 hits added to his league leading, attempting to break the all-time record in hits. Luzon, 10 more in this game right here. 6 hits for Cole Smith seems really impressive, but 10 hits for Luzon is just so much better. Also, Yakov Trenin with 4 and Luke Shen with 4 hits in this game. Your time on ice leaders, it is Ryan O'Reilly leading the forwards in total time on ice, 23-22, 18-07 for Glass, and then it drops off rather quickly. Here you see Forsberg at 21-23, but it drops off quickly after that, all the way down to 14-27 for Tommy Novak, who again did have a goal in this game. Power play time on ice leaders, and the power play in this game did go 1 for 2, 324 for Philip Forsberg, 316 for Cody Glass, and 313 for Ryan O'Reilly, who did score the power play goal for the Predators in this game. On the defensive side of things, the captain Roman Josi, 330 in time on ice in the power play, 324 for Tyson Barrie. On the penalty kill, which the PK unit, 2 for 2, perfect in this game. On the forward side of things, it was Sissons at 137, Smith at 132, and O'Reilly at 127. So O'Reilly amongst the time on ice leaders in every major category in this game, also had a goal, led the team in shots on goal, up the top near block shots. So Ryan O'Reilly had one heck of a game last night. Unfortunately, the rest of the Nashville Predators did not. On the defensive side of things, a shorthanded time on ice leaders are Alex Carey at 222, Ryan McDonough at 214, and the captain Roman Josi at 147. UC Saros in net, 43 out of 46, 3 goals against, 40 even strength saves, 3 power play saves, an in-game save percentage of .935. And again, a really solid interview for the New Jersey Devils. I was wondering if Fitzgerald was going to walk across to the other captains and maybe try to find Barry Trotz and say, can we get a deal done before we even get out of Nashville tonight? That's not how it was to end up breaking down. Some other things falling out of the box score. I mentioned the power play. Of course, 102, the PK, 2 of 2. Face-off winning percentage, 49.1. Interesting caveat right there. Glass not at center in this game. Novak also not at center in this game. Sissons, McCarron, Jankowski, O'Reilly, 4 more reliable centers on face-offs, because the Nashville Predators have a problem when it comes to face-offs. Face-off winning percentage in this game, 49.1%. 37 hits is a very, very nice high number. 27 block shots, also a very nice number. 17 takeaways, 15 giveaways. Good to see the Predators on the positive side of that particular battle. But when it came down to it, at the end of the game, the Preds couldn't maintain a lead against a tired team, couldn't maintain a tie against a tired team, and ended up losing this game late in the third period. So, unfortunately, no matter what these statistics are, the only one that matters is the loss in the column on home ice. Now, let's go ahead and close this show out. That's the end of the box score. That was a tough one right there. The Preds should have been able to secure a point, get to overtime, and maybe get that second point against the Devils. But with 5 minutes to go, they give up that last goal, a game-winning goal. It was a really tough one, but you're going to have to put this one away quickly, because the Dallas Stars are the next opportunity to pick up points, and the Preds are on the outside looking in right now. Every point is going to be of critical importance. I don't want to say the Preds were looking ahead, but you can call it a trap game. You can call it a look ahead. You can call it taking the Devils lightly. Whatever the hell you want to call it, the only thing that it's ultimately going to be called is a loss, and a fairly bad loss against a Devils team coming in here to Bridgestone Arena. The Dallas Stars present a new opportunity. 2-1 on the season against the Stars, outscored them 12-9. Dropped a game on home ice, so you owe the home fans that one. The only game in the series the Dallas Stars have played in this year here at Bridgestone Arena is when the Preds dropped that game, giving up 2 goals in the final 15 seconds. So the Nashville Predators have an opportunity to take down the first place Dallas Stars. Always an intense matchup when Dallas comes to town. Always an intense matchup when the Preds and the Stars get together. So I'm very much looking forward to this one on Thursday night before the Preds head off on the road starting Saturday in St. Louis. So 2 critically important Central Division games before the Preds go face 4 straight Pacific Division opponents. All right. That's going to do it for the Predators analysis and portion of the show. Put together something interesting. Instead of just giving you the Game 2 versus Buffalo Stampede from the Nashville Spartans perspective, I went ahead and put together this little package. Just a little bit of a POV from my perspective calling the game. Set up a camera, streamed from over my shoulder, spliced it in with the game audio, put together this little small digestible package right here for you to check out so you can see what it's like when I broadcast a hockey game in junior hockey. Let's take you to the Gary Force Acura Ice Arena. It's the Nashville Spartans against the Buffalo Stampede. Thank you so much for joining us here on the Renegades of Puck podcast. I'm your host and captain, Crazy Charlie Saunier. Stick taps, love, and respect. Welcome into the Gary Force Acura Ice Arena. Nashville Spartans hockey versus the Buffalo Stampede coming up. You're going to have an opportunity to look over my shoulder while I'm broadcasting this first period of action. We're about to get started on the pregame ceremony. We're already done with warm-ups. Teams will be making their way out onto the rink here in a matter of seconds. As a matter of fact, you'll see the officials skating past my shoulder just about right. There they come. Here they come. I promise they're coming. There they go. All right, so we're going to get this broadcast underway. You guys will be able to see a little bit about what it's like to broadcast Nashville Spartans hockey. We'll try it out for a period. We'll see how it goes. And from there, we'll see what we can continue. Maybe change the angle, maybe switch things up a little bit. But we're about to get started on the pregame presentation, so I'll see you guys in just a couple of minutes. And welcome in, everybody. Nashville Spartans hockey versus the Buffalo Stampede, coming to you live from the Gary Force Acura Ice Arena here in Nolensville, Tennessee. Last night, it was the Spartans defeating the Stampede 14-2. It was Kyle Flynn with 4 goals and 2 assists for 6 points. Karaman had 3 goals and 5 assists for 8 points. The captain, Austin McCallie, had 3 goals and 5 assists for 8 points. Hurt got the victory, 17 out of 19, and the Spartans had 54 shots on goal. The Spartans at home this season, 12-1 at the Gary Force Acura Ice Arena. They've outscored their opponents 111-14. They have 5 shutouts so far. In second place this season with a record of 33-7-1, 67 points, has the Spartans 1 point behind the Metro Jets for first place. They'll need some help, but they've already clinched a playoff spot. Home playoff games coming up here in just a couple of weeks. We've got the teams on the rink lined up at center ice, and they are all set to go, all set to drop the puck. Referees just checking the nets one last time, and we'll get things going here on a rainy Saturday night in Nolensville, Tennessee. And we've got a whistle. Spartans by far the best scoring chances of the game to this point. Letters with 4 quality saves in just the first 3 minutes. Spartans another offensive zone draw coming up here. That's going to be Ronan Keenan out to take the face-off for the Spartans. Keenan is flanked by Karaman and Flynn. Chisholm and Wolfenbarger out here on the blue line. Buffalo controls the faceoff, sends it behind their own net, looks to set up the breakout, dumps it the length of the ice. And that is going to be whistled down for an icing. That's going to give me an opportunity to tell you about the Nashville Spartans website. Check them out online, NashvilleSpartansHockey.com. Tickets, merchandise, roster info, schedule, contact info, all there at the click of a button. Playoff tickets, make sure you get on the website and make sure you get those coming up early in March. That's NashvilleSpartansHockey.com. Puck is down. Nashville Spartans get the shot. Karaman shot deflected off the defender and went high over the net. Spartans control. Keenan has it along the wall, cycling out towards the top of the zone. He'll look to hand it off some shin pads. Buffalo might have had a chance at a 2-on-1 rush right there, but they needed to get the change go off, and now the Spartans will get the puck and control again. Sikowski's going to dump it in deep to the Buffalo zone, head off to the bench. The Spartans looking for a full change at forward right there. That's going to bring Karaman back out onto the rink. Flynn also joins him on the rink now. Karaman controls the puck, takes it inside the blue line. He maintains possession, sends it over to Chisholm, and Chisholm puts the puck in the net for the Spartans' first goal of the game. One heck of a stick handle by Karaman and a set up to Chisholm. Spartans on the board first, 1-0 here at the Gary Force Acura Ice Arena. Karaman got the first shot opportunity for the Spartans on the power play. He now looks to carry the puck through the neutral zone, carries over the blue line in the offensive zone. 3-on-2 heading low. McCauley slows it down, sends it back out high to Flynn. Flynn sends it back to McCauley. Spartans now have things set up. Karaman looks to send it towards the net. Good opportunity right there. And that's going to be Hartz tipping in the rebound. Spartans lead to 2-0 here at the Gary Force Acura Ice Arena. That's a power play goal. Spartans unable to control the puck at the blue line, but got a lucky bounce off the linesman right there. That could have gone for a shorthanded breakaway. Spartans looking for the shot right there. Keenan with a slick backhand through the legs pass on the setup. Karaman with the shot. That shot goes just wide. Spartans one more opportunity. Rebound opportunity. Third rebound opportunity by Keenan. Put back at the buzzer. Letters would have had that one as well. 3 big saves right there on the power play.
All right. So that's the end of the first period. I know that's not probably the greatest way to ever watch a hockey game, but I was hoping you guys would find some sort of fun and joy out of that. I'm going to go do my job now for the rest of the night. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Love everybody. I'll see you soon.